Well, hello. I just wanted to send this little video a little easier than an email to talk to everyone real quick about where we're at, options we're doing. If you guys saw Dr. Hansen's letter today, it states that the earliest, if we do go back, the earliest would be back would be September 23rd. So following those guidelines with that. So just want to make sure you guys saw that Dr. Hansen's letter. Tonight, I'm going to send out a um, so backtrack. So I was going to do a live Q&A for parents, and they've been submitting questions on a form for me. And so I'm actually going to push that live meeting till next week. If you saw that in the email today I sent out to parents, just to have a better, a stable kind of schedule that I can really present to the families. But what I did is I took a lot of the questions that I could answer that they had submitted, and I put it on an FAQ response form. And so I'm going to send that to you as well, and look it over, and see if you have questions on some things. Maybe you might be surprised of an answer. Please let me know on that. My goal is to be as open with all of you as we can. I appreciate if you do have questions. You have parents coming to you with questions. We have a lot of resources that and kind of a good idea of what it's going to look like. Okay, so with that, where I'm at right now is we still have the survey out. I put the email out today to get parents to. We had about 160 parents that had not put their submitted their committed response, and since I put it out, I've had around another 50 plus that have responded, so we're down to about 100. So I'll update the list. What I'm doing with those numbers is I want to present per grade level, because every numbers are a little different. It can look differently per grade level of what we look like in phase two, and give you each grade level probably two options. It could look this way, it could look this way. Okay, the number one option that everyone's going to receive based on our numbers, if we can do it, is if you want to keep your own students and keep your roster just to yourself, then it's live streaming while you're teaching the kids in front of you. Okay, so you have your students there. Some teachers have 3 kids virtual right now. Some kids have 13 to 15 kids virtual. So it differs, per person with that. Um, when you are, just to make sure we're all on the same page on this, when you are live streaming and you have kids in front of you, you can move around, you can engage with the students in front of you. We are getting some of the PPEs, and there's some pictures I'll send to. Each desk is going to have the plexiglass guard on it, so you can come around and stand near the student, but we're going to follow all the guidelines with adults have masks on, 3rd grade and above have masks on in class. Okay, it'll be that is the number one thing that's going to help, is with everyone keeping their mask on. So doing that, so you can engage, and yes, you'll still have kids online. If you're willing to move the camera with you, then you could do that. You can separate and do different groups. Kids online are doing kind of small group things, items, instruction, and then you're working with the kids in front of you. You could just live stream and you're teaching, and the kids online. I know it is a balancing act. I know it's not ideal, all right, but that would be an option with that. The other option that we'll discuss based on your numbers is looking at how many kids are live in person with you, with your partner, your other grade level partner, and then seeing how we can move kids in the afternoon. Maybe we do all virtual kids in the afternoon, and one teacher has virtual kids. So that's an option we can look at. If the grade level, if there's high number of virtual kids, maybe we have one teacher doing virtual. So those are options that we're looking at. Okay, we're not gonna be a black and white this way only. So it's broken down from each school can look a little different, all the way down to each grade level looks a little different. So I want you to be comfortable with that, knowing that that's coming. It's just putting all the numbers together and trying to make it work in a positive way is the big task that we're trying to do. Okay, throughout campus. So if you've been on campus at all, we have the signage going up We have hand sanitizer station. We're going to put one. We have two of them. We have one in the office. We're going to put one near the restroom here. We have we're getting masks. We have, you guys got your headphones, but they're not cordless, so you still have to keep it with your computer. We have a portable mobile water stations, hand washing stations. We have two of them. They'll be on each playground, so primary and upper. Um, the water filling station still works. All the drinking fountains are turned off, but the water and filling station works, so kids can still fill up their bottled waters if they need to. Um, the class, if you'll see a picture, we put some of the guards up in one classroom, and then we have a picture also of an H frame that's in the kinders. So for the tables, we have the H frames, which we can also add if we have room and you have your kidney shaped desk. Where you do your small group, we could put an H frame up there, so you could have 2 or 3 kids with the H frame up there also. Okay, with that. So trying to think if there's more I wanted to make sure I said to you. Everyone, no, number one, hey, engagement is, we've had 100% attendance. Pretty successful, right? Pretty much from 99% to 100%, pretty much every day. So fantastic with that. Thank you for completing the engagement piece. I know it's task, it takes a little bit. Every student needs a check mark, but it's an accounting piece, and it's good to look back and we can really have data to show if there were kids that were not engaged. Okay, so we appreciate that. But take a look at the FAQ that goes out. Come to me if you have questions. Again, kids are going to be coming back, so we want to try to do the best we can, help you guys out, and there'll be some protocols that we do as far as if we need to change up where kids enter and exit. We might have the 3 entrances, the kinder entrance, our main entrance, and then down 5th and 6th grade entrance. That's a possibility of doing that. And then it's all about social distancing and wearing your mask. That's what the number one thing. We can do that, and kids are going to learn. They're going to learn wherever they're at. They're learning at home right now. They're going to learn with you in class. And there's going to be some shuffling and things like that as far as rotating kids, especially if we have a high number of kids in your class on campus. So we're going to be doing that. We interviewed for our instructional assistants today, so we're going to be hiring 2 with that. So that's going to be helpful for all students, but especially our students in special education will be helpful with that too as well. All right, so thank you. And this might be an easier way to, instead of doing the long emails, just do a quick video that you guys can watch. So I appreciate it. So thanks. I'm not going to take any more of your time. There is an NCSA meeting tonight if you'd like to go, 6:30. But besides that, keep doing a great job. Thank you.